This is the inspiring life philosophy of Dr. Samuel Harper, America's longest-living physician. Growing older isn't the end, it's a new beginning. For many, aging means slowing down, stepping back from society, and quietly waiting for life's final chapters. But Dr. Harper, who lived to 105, worked every day, wrote books, gave speeches, and cared for patients. He proved that age is just a number and it's your spirit that shapes the quality of your life. He never retired, nor did he think he should stop. Dr. Harper chose to live as if each day was his first, full of excitement, curiosity, creativity, and a commitment to helping others. He showed that when you have a compelling reason to get up each morning, there's no need to retire from living. Is retirement really necessary? The idea of retirement comes from an industrial system where people were trained to function as cogs in a machine. At 65, you're expected to step aside for the next generation. But outside that framework, does it make sense to retire from living a meaningful life? In many traditional cultures, elders didn't retire. They became wisdom keepers, storytellers, healers, and the heart of their communities. Retirement is a modern concept, and it doesn't suit everyone. Dr. Harper once said, "You don't need a reason to live long, but you do need a reason to live well." When you have that reason, your body won't quit. For him, work wasn't about money. It was about the joy of making a difference. Live like it's day one. When you live as if today is your first day, you see life through fresh eyes. You let go of the monotony of past years. You stop assuming everything is set in stone. You become curious, open, and adaptable. You're ready to learn new things, meet new people, and try what once scared you. That mindset, the spirit of a beginner, keeps youth alive no matter how old your body gets. Dr. Harper woke up at 5 a.m. every day, worked late into the night, and even at 100, he said staying engaged with life kept him from feeling outdated. He wrote, "No one truly ages if they're still passionate about living. Work isn't a burden when it's from the heart." Some say, "I want to retire to finally live," but why does work feel like the opposite of living? Exhaustion doesn't come from work itself, but from doing work that feels meaningless. When your daily efforts align with what you believe in, you won't want to escape them. For Dr. Harper, work was never a chore. Despite long hours, he stayed sharp and vibrant because his work was fueled by a love for people, curiosity, and gratitude for life. Don't seek rest, he advised. Find work you love so much you never want to stop. Freedom in old age, not limits. As we age, limitations creep in, health declines, memory fades, opportunities seem to dwindle. But Dr. Harper didn't buy into that. He flew across the country over 100 times a year to speak. He wrote hundreds of pages monthly. He saw dozens of patients weekly. He believed most limits are mental. If you keep your spirit flexible, your body follows. If you refuse to let age define you, there's still so much to experience. The reason to get up each morning. Dr. Harper often asked his patients, "What makes you want to wake up tomorrow?" He believed a clear answer boosted their odds of recovery. Living isn't just breathing, it's having a purpose. For one person, it's their grandkids. For another, it's a novel they're writing. For Harper, it was his duty to public health. He didn't live to extend his years, but to make every day count. And when you live each day fully, longevity comes naturally. Contribution fuels endless energy. It's a curious truth those who live long and stay sharp often aren't the ones resting, but the ones giving back. Contribution doesn't drain you, it energizes you. When you feel useful, you find the drive to keep going. Dr. Harper said, "We don't exist just to please ourselves. When you live for others, you live longer. Contribution creates purpose, purpose fuels willpower, and willpower keeps the body going. That's the real elixir of longevity." He never felt irrelevant, no matter his age. Every lecture, every patient, every word he wrote was part of an unending stream of giving. That stream kept him healthy until his final days. Value lies in meaning, not work. Many fear aging because they feel they lose value. Retirement can bring a sense of being sidelined, leading to emptiness, depression, or illness. But the issue isn't work. It's how we define value. Your worth isn't tied to a job title or paycheck, but to the meaning you create daily. An elder teaching a grandkid to bake, sharing stories, gardening, writing memoirs, or helping someone in need is living with value. Dr. Harper didn't see himself as a retired doctor. He was a person fully alive, dedicated to helping others live healthier, understand their bodies, and embrace life responsibly. His purpose wasn't tied to status or income, but to a deep commitment. Your body is a partner, not a burden. As we age, many view their bodies as breaking down, leading to fear, neglect, or resignation. Dr. Harper saw his body as a trusted friend, deserving care and respect. He ate simply just enough to fuel himself. He walked often, skipping elevators when he could. He didn't force rigid workouts, but stayed active daily. An aging body isn't weak. It's weak when it's unloved, unused, or ignored. For Harper, caring for his body was inseparable from loving life. "I walk not just to stay fit, but to enjoy the flowers along the way," he said. "I eat well, not to avoid disease, but to live long enough to see my friends again." Lifelong learning keeps you young. One of Dr. Harper's defining traits was his endless curiosity. Even past 100, he read daily, explored new tech, listened to young scientists, and jotted down reflections. He believed aging isn't about wrinkles or gray hair. It starts when you stop learning, questioning, or caring. A curious mind and open heart keep you youthful at any age. Always carry a notebook for what you don't yet understand, he advised. The more you learn, the smaller you feel, and that's good. Humble people never stop growing. Kindness, the ultimate anti-aging secret. Science shows that long-lived people often share one trait: kindness. Kindness to others and themselves calms the nervous system, stabilizes blood pressure, aids recovery, and boosts mental health. Beyond biology, kindness gives a profound sense of purpose. You're a valued part of the world. Dr. Harper lived simply, warmly, without ego. Though famous, he never distanced himself. He spoke to patients like family, thanked waitstaff, and wrote handwritten notes for small gifts. His kindness made life richer and earned him love until the end. Discipline is freedom, not restriction. Many think freedom means no rules, but Dr. Harper believed true freedom comes from self-mastery. He woke at the same time, daily ate, moderately worked on a schedule, and made time for learning, exercise, rest, and reflection. His life wasn't rigid but rhythmic, keeping his mind clear and body strong. "We're prone to laziness," he wrote. "We need gentle daily reminders to live as we aspire to." That's not harsh, it's self-love. Discipline builds a structure for your soul to thrive. Slow down to savor every moment. Aging can be a gift if you slow down. Despite a packed schedule, Dr. Harper was never rushed. He gave full attention to each task, listening deeply in conversations, writing with care, savoring every sip of coffee like it was a treasure. In our fast-paced world, many lose depth to speed, but living slowly, mindfully, and present is the foundation of mental health. Neuroscience confirms that slowing down reduces stress hormones, boosts positive neurotransmitters, improves sleep balances eating, and unlocks joy in the ordinary. Connection, the heart of longevity. No one thrives in isolation. Dr. Harper cherished connection. He stayed in touch with childhood friends, joined community groups, listened to patients' stories, shared joys with colleagues, and struck up chats with strangers. Bonds make us feel seen, loved, and part of something bigger. They don't just nourish the soul, they strengthen immunity, slow cognitive decline, and naturally extend life. A famous Harvard study spanning 80 years found that quality relationships, not wealth or fame, are the key to a long, happy life. Dr. Harper's longevity wasn't just diet or exercise, it was his refusal to be alone. He chose love sharing and an open heart. Live for something bigger than yourself. Life loses meaning when it's only about you. But when you feel part of something greater, family, community, future generations, your vitality soars. Dr. Harper said, "I don't live for me. I live for patients who need me, students who need inspiration, and future generations who need ethical role models." He didn't see aging as a time to coast. It was the best time to share wisdom, tackle delayed dreams, and help others go further. Living for others doesn't diminish you, it deepens your life. Faith beyond fear of death. Dr. Harper's peace until his final days came from not fearing death. He'd been kidnapped, faced serious illness, and seen thousands pass, yet he remained unafraid. He believed life doesn't end with death. It continues through what you leave behind: advice, a book, a healed heart. Without adhering to one religion, he had a deep faith in life's meaning. Living each day wholeheartedly left him with no regrets. True health isn't just longevity, it's living meaningfully until the end, where even death becomes a beautiful part of the journey. Health span over lifespan. When asked about longevity, Dr. Harper didn't focus on diet, exercise, or medicine. He said, "Lifespan matters less than health span. Living to 100 but spending the last 30 years bedridden, unable to talk or walk, isn't living, it's existing. But living to 80 with daily clarity, joy, contribution, and love, that's true longevity. It's not about how long you live, but how you live each moment. Every day is a fresh start. Living like every day is your first isn't just a slogan, it's a way of life. The first day is full of hope. You're unburdened by past wounds or failed expectations. You trust the future, embrace the unknown, and open your heart to the world. If you can hold that spirit at 60 or 90, you're always new. And someone new can't grow old, they're on a journey they've never walked. Dr. Harper kept that youthful spirit until his last breath. Even in his final years, he planned a decade ahead, wrote books, stayed curious, and loved beauty and people. Ditch retirement, reject a meaningless life. In a lecture, Dr. Harper asked, "Why retire?" Some answered, "To rest, travel, relax, live for myself." He nodded, then asked, and after 6 months, silence followed. Without a clear purpose or something that stirs your heart, even paradise feels empty. Dr. Harper didn't advocate working to death, but urged us to stop living aimlessly. Instead of retiring, retire from delaying life. Live fully now, not when you're free. You're never too old to start. At 90, he took up calligraphy. At 95, he wrote about longevity. At 103, he spoke internationally. He never thought he was too old for anything and never told anyone to age quietly. He pushed young and old to begin now. Want to learn guitar? Start. Want to garden? Plant. Want to love more? Don't wait. Aging isn't an end. It's a golden time to do what you've postponed with the depth youth can't match. Live now, don't wait. If Dr. Samuel Harper left one legacy, it's how he lived every day fully. He didn't waste time complaining, delaying goodness, or letting age limit his love for life. He didn't wait for retirement to live authentically. He lived like each day was his first, fresh, hopeful, vibrant, and like it could be his last, wholehearted, complete, regret-free. So, how are you living? What are you waiting for to truly live? Forget retirement. Start living today.